What's going on, everybody? It's Alex here from Aleks Physio. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about muscle cramps. So I get a lot of questions from patients just asking about muscle cramps and kind of what causes it and what can be done about it. A muscle cramp is an involuntary contraction that's occurring in the muscle spindles. So what's happening is there's an imbalance between the nerve that basically tells the muscle to contract and the nerve that tells the muscle to relax. So when there's an imbalance between those signals, then what happens is cause that muscle cramp basically. And a lot of it tends to be with people who are fatigued neuromuscularly. So if you just ran a long race or got a good workout at the gym, maybe your body isn't used to that, or you haven't done it in a long period of time, then that following day, if you haven't done really a good cool down or an appropriate warm up during, and if you haven't done it for a while, then sometimes you can get some of those cramps after. So the cramping is in response to that neuromuscular fatigue. A common adage that people say is just to stretch the muscles. So if you have a cramp in your calf, then you want to stretch the calf. Cramp in the hamstring, stretch the hamstrings, and also for the feet. Those are usually the most common areas where people tend to get the cramps. Other things that are also discussed, and there is a little bit of research to support that, is trying to basically strengthen some of the muscles that are not as active as you'd like them to be. So for example, for people who are having cramps in the hamstrings, then a lot of strengthening for your glute muscles, because both the hamstrings and the glutes do hip extension. So working on the glute muscles is thought and is correlated with helping decrease the frequency of cramps in the hamstrings. Some other research is suggesting that wearing some compression stockings as well can help, because it's going to help to increase some of the blood flow. Sometimes even doing it proactively. So if you find that you've been having cramps for a while, just doing a few light stretches before you go to bed. If you are having them more at nighttime, if you're having them just after exercise, or if you've done a lot of exercises, then making sure you're getting a good warm up before, a good cool down after, preferably some stretching, but also just kind of a dynamic cool down, whether that be you're on the bike for a few minutes or walking for a few minutes after the fact, or just doing kind of some light mobility movements just to keep some of the blood flowing will help. There isn't a clear explanation for why cramps do occur. There's a lot of people who get cramps just randomly. There is some research that says people get cramps as they get older. There is some research that says people just get cramps who aren't maybe as physically active or a little bit more overweight. So there is a lot of correlations, but there isn't a lot of concrete evidence on exactly what to do for it and exactly what causes it. There is just kind of some of the theories. So let me know what you think about this video that just kind of talks a little bit about cramps, what causes them, as well as a few strategies that you can do to try to decrease the cramps if you find that you've been getting them pretty frequently, or somebody that has been getting them frequently. So keep on with doing some of the stretching and try the other techniques if none of the other ones aren't helping. So give those a go. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any ideas of other content that you would like me to include. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks, guys.